going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about just how Zombies as a mode is going to be released with COD 2023, some new teasers, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, you can use code Dynamite to save money off of any Sly order. Their link is down below. Sly is the drink of the future, offering a healthy alternative to energized or caffeinated drinks after a long gaming or content creating session. With more flavors to be released later, the current chill flavor is meant to relax you and won't get your heart racing. Your family won't be yelling at you for being unhealthy if you drink a case of Sly while gaming with the boys. There will also be exclusive periods of time that I'll announce where code Dynamite BOGO can be used to buy one get one 50% off, or other exclusive promos as well, which we'll be talking about in the future. Now today I figured, you know what, let's talk about some zombies again, because I'm really intrigued for what is going to be the new zombies experience in Sledgehammer's Modern Warfare 3 this fall. Something that I haven't really touched on too much in some of my previous content is just how zombies as a mode is going to work with the new Call of Duty. I've touched on the possibility before that we could be seeing Outbreak 2.0 through the Warzone 2 application, but we haven't talked about the zombies on disc, right? How will they release the new Call of Duty, right? Will they bundle it with campaign, multiplayer, and a Spec Ops? Then zombies is only going to be releasing through Outbreak in the Warzone 2 app after Season 1? Or will there be a zombies on disc experience that's separate from whatever they're doing inside of an Outbreak 2.0 that may end up being bundled with Warzone 2.0's application after all? So what I'm thinking right now is that the new Call of Duty could come out, it'll have campaign, multiplayer, some type of Spec Ops survival experience. I mean, it's called Modern Warfare 3 after all, right? And it'd be poetic to see a new version of survival inside of the game, since Sledgehammer co-developed the original Modern Warfare 3 and had its first version of survival within that game. So I think it makes sense to see survival again, and they'll bundle all that together for 60 or 70 bucks. Maybe there's some type of zombies experience within the Spec Ops or survival itself, but it's not round-based zombies. And I'm thinking maybe on disc, they'll do some type of Onslaught experience where you get to play round-based zombies essentially, but on multiplayer maps. It won't be original locations with Easter eggs or anything, but it could be something like what Vanguard Zombies was going for, which is having objectives on various multiplayer or Warzone spaces. And I think that to me is better than them trying to put together a full-fledged round-based mode. Save that for Black Ops 2024. But if you guys do an Onslaught type of survival experience on disc with more updates to come later with every future season, I think that would make sense. They could even still do original locations for this Onslaught mode, but traditional round-based, I wouldn't want to see that in this fall's Call of Duty game. I'd rather them save that for the next Black Ops in 2024. But I think when it comes to Outbreak 2.0, of course it is possible that that as an experience is bundled with the full game. You have to pay for the full game to play that, but if it's going to be using the same Warzone 2 map that we're going to be seeing in Modern Warfare 3's integration, whether it's Las Almas, whether it's even Verdansk, or whatever the case is, I could really see them just putting Outbreak inside of the Warzone application for obvious reasons. If it's using the same map anyway, it would make sense in the same application. And if the goal is to make zombies go free to play, or at least to an extent, and you could look at the previous free trials for Outbreak and Cold War, those were very successful. If that's the goal, then maybe there isn't any type of zombies on disc, but everything to do with zombies this year is going to be through Warzone. That's possible. Or there's going to be the best of both, where again, there's an on disc zombies experience no matter what it is, and then you get your Outbreak 2 either also on disc, or it's going to end up being something that gets added in a post-launch update. Now, if you guys are a bit upset about the possibility of no round-based, I honestly just don't see why we need to get round-based in Modern Warfare 3. I think there's so many different types of zombies experiences they can do. Even if it's coming from Treyarch, there's so many different ways you could do zombies that I think could work if there's enough dev time put into it. Even a flawed experience like Vanguard Zombies probably could have been pretty good if the actual zombies team at Treyarch worked on it, not just, you know, a C team or a skeleton crew or people that usually work on multiplayer, and if they really executed a vision for how they wanted to change zombies up and not have it be round-based, that would have been cool. And I think with Vanguard Zombies altogether, the plan to begin with was probably not to do round-based because they want to save that for their next Black Ops, but since reception was so bad to Vanguard Zombies, they ended up putting out round-based with Xenonuma Reborn and then the Archon, and the rest was history there. But I think if they can come out with a very solid vision for a new zombies formula, whether it's Outbreak DMZ Hybrid, whether it's a new version of Onslaught on multiplayer maps, if they can get all of that to work, have it be successful with a healthy player base, and they could avoid doing round-based, that would be the best possible scenario for the zombies community moving forward to really keep momentum going for the next Black Ops game. Because imagine if COD 2023 or Modern Warfare 3 has a round-based zombies mode, or any type of zombies altogether, and it doesn't do well. That stains the momentum for what is going to be the new Black Ops game in 2024 that we hope is going to have faithful round-based zombies, and we know it will, but it won't be good for that game if Modern Warfare 3 comes out and has a lackluster zombies experience. that's not good. But even if the zombies inside of Modern Warfare 3 isn't that great, but isn't round-based, that's still better than doing round-based and ruining whatever chance there is of round-based being successful in the next Call of Duty game. Now, if they go the route like I suggested with maybe Onslaught on disc or whatever type of hybrid survival zombies one they want to do that's just not round-based, and then they end up doing Outbreak through Warzone beginning in Season 1 and forward, then every season that comes out could add new maps in for that Onslaught type of survival that released on disc, and then every season could also add in major updates to Outbreak 2.0, similar to DMZ, where there's massive overhauls, features, expansions, and of course, new exclusion zones, new areas that you can play that experience in, all for free, of course. I think that's how they would structure the DLC season, and then again, go back to traditional zombies with the next Black Ops, where you get a new round-based map every 2-ish months, hopefully sooner, and that round-based map will feature some cutscenes, Easter eggs, side quests, but I think the foundation is so strong for both Outbreak 1 and DMZ. Merge that together, Outbreak 2 has a lot of potential with Modern Warfare 3, and if it's on the Las Almas map, like I said in a previous video, looking at that rumor alone, that saves Treyarch a lot of time with developing the zombies, and instead of worrying about making a new environment and, you know, creating a zombified space, they could just take a space that's already done, Las Almas, and zombify that, which is a much quicker experience than starting from scratch. And I think from there, that'll ensure a really smooth and replayable, exciting zombies experience for the remainder of 2023 and 2024. Now, you guys are probably aware that with the release of Koshai Complex and DMZ, something called a Bunker 11 keycard was added in, and you can craft one of those on Building 21 by trading in 3 pristine condition colored keycards, and you can then take that Bunker 11 keycard to then trade in for a very rare gun screen at the very secure buy station inside of Koshai Complex. So a bit of a process that I talked about in previous videos already, but if you look at that Bunker 11 keycard, it does say it's an old keycard that seems to be damaged after some accident. Once again confirming that yes, the Verdansk nuke event is still canon to the plot inside of COD 2.0, and even the zombies outbreak is canon to the plot of Modern Warfare. Even if you guys don't want to believe that, they keep hinting at the fact that yes, zombies do exist inside of the Modern Warfare universe. Warzone 1 solidified that, and there's been so many crossovers between Black Ops and Modern Warfare over the last few years that I do believe something big is happening. Now, I want to entertain the possibility that Verdansk could end up being a playable space either towards the end of Modern Warfare 2's life cycle or at some point in Modern Warfare 3's life cycle, right? Could we end up seeing something where the launch zombies experience is some type of Outbreak DMZ hybrid on Verdansk, a post-apocalyptic version of Verdansk after the nuke and zombie events happened? Maybe that's what we end up getting, and then Las Almas doesn't get DMZ zombie support until later in the year. Maybe that's what they're gonna do, but I do think all the hints towards the whole zombie outbreak and the nuke event, that's all gonna lead into something. And regardless though, seeing Modern Warfare 3 zombies overall is a big hint that yeah, Task Force 141 might be tasked with fighting the undead, and it's unclear how that's gonna tie into the current plot of the post-launch story with, you know, Hadir and Shadow Company and Al-Qatala. It's unclear how that'll all tie together, but we also have that No Russian teaser from the post-credit scene of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. We have so many plots going on at the moment that I'm really curious how zombies fits into that, but hey, if Modern Warfare 3 has zombies, clearly it's gonna fit in some way, shape, or form. Now, again, if either Verdansk or Las Almas are the maps that Treyarch are gonna be using for the Outbreak 2.0 experience or whatever zombies they're working on for Modern Warfare 3, then still, that's better than them starting from scratch. These are maps that are already finished, these are environments that exist inside of the Modern Warfare engine already, and they could put more time towards making the game mode replayable and fun instead of worried about making new environments, right? Save all that environmental design for the next Black Ops game, as I've been saying, but as of right now, looking at the release dates for Modern Warfare 3, and in terms of the important dates for this game, it's looking like the actual reveal for the logo could be any day now, similar to Modern Warfare 2 last year, where they revealed the logo and then worried about all the trailers, gameplay, and marketing a few months later. But we're going to be seeing an apparent in-game event to reveal this game inside of Warzone 2.0, so that's also cool. Maybe zombies is tied into that somehow as well, to kind of, you know, reintroduce zombies into the Modern Warfare universe. That's totally a possibility. And then in terms of the other release dates that we have, Beta Weekend 1, October 6th through the 10th, Beta Weekend 2, October 12th through the 16th, and then Campaign Early Access apparently is November 2nd of 2023 on all platforms, and the full release is scheduled for November 10th, with Season 1 launching apparently on December 5th, alongside a new Warzone map, which right now is rumored to be Las Almas. It's unclear how zombies kind of fits into that. I mean, if there's like a Onslaught survival type of zombies experience, maybe throw that into the multiplayer beta weekend, just so zombies fans have something to play, and then, you know, with the full release of the game, you have a full-fledged zombie survival on maybe all multiplayer maps or something, and then with Season 1, you get your Outbreak 2.0 release on whatever that Warzone map is. That's just a bit of a theory right now as to how they could structure releasing zombies inside of Modern Warfare 3, but I also think they want to be very careful with how they announce a Treyarch partnership. partnership, right? With Vanguard Zombies, there was a lot of hype for the mode considering that they just came off of 6 hot seasons of Cold War and right away were partnered with Sledgehammer for Vanguard Ranked and Vanguard Zombies, but clearly it wasn't the same team that worked on Cold War that worked on Vanguard. So I think they have to really make sure that they word the partnership correctly this time around so that expectations don't go too high and there isn't too much hype generated for something that might not be that big. I think Outbreak has a big chance of being a pretty expansive experience, but in terms of the on-disc content, if that's some type of Onslaught survival, they really gotta tame expectations reasonably and hopefully make it clear that it's a small team at Treyarch working on this, not the full team, so that people out there don't think that we're gonna be seeing the next Black Ops 3 inside of Modern Warfare 3 zombies. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on how zombies could be structured and released inside of Modern Warfare 3? What are your thoughts on the new teasers that we got and everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.